What's going on, everybody? I've got Slan in the house today. Hello, Slan.
Hello.
So today we're going to show the viewers at home how the pros prefab, or should I say, how you prefab.
Yeah,
None of this building shit by hand business.
yeah, it's
Uh,
like a
so
Blue Peter style. Here's one I made earlier,
right.
times 50 or 60.
So what are you actually doing? Like what's the purpose of this? So this is the sewers, right? On Slaanhatten.
Yeah, we've already had a look around here. I mean, I don't know if you want to have a quick look at the rough sort of stone area to show people what's being replaced.
Yeah.
But
So for the viewers at home, this is before and this is after. Now, you might be
yeah,
looking at this thinking, fuck me, this is going to take a long time to do, but Slan's about to demonstrate how he does it.
yeah. Well, it means you can take the time on a smaller section to sort of. I mean, I fiddled around with ages getting the angles for the concrete and cutting two sort of different inclines into the same space and planning the
Hmm.
water. You'll see in a little bit when we add the what's going to be the placeholder sewer entrance in a few spots that all the different little details are already built in, and it's the start of just breaking the mass concrete-a-thon up that's going on.
Cool. Just so
But
everybody
anyway, we'll
knows that
start
this is Slan in the distance over here. Okay, well, I'm going to get the fuck out of the way. Don't let me stop you, and by all means, crack
Wait,
on.
the only reason I'm over here is when I set the first tile down, I obviously had to work out a comfortable Y offset to get everything matching up with the roads because the tile does include 7 blocks of the asphalt road as well on both sides when I put it down. And
Cool.
while I'm placing it on this side, I'm also adding the rotation 2 into it to flip it around 180 degrees.
Yes, of
So
course.
I've just pressed F3 to get the coordinates up, and I
Hmm.
stick me claim blocks what's in my hand, but hanging on the side to work out the first coordinate. The Y coordinate is always the same, and in this case, the last coordinate's always 8 because I'm moving along the same axis.
I see.
But anyway, here we go, mass prefabbing.
Fucking hell. I was going to say don't try this at home, kids, but actually you should probably try this at home because if you can learn how to do this, then this comes in quite handy.
But you've got to understand the width that I'm building, it's not a measured distance because what I tend to do is make things quite big, and then if I'm tiling an area, when I get close to the end, I can just count the blocks that are left and then trim in HAL's editor the
Is this
prefab.
supposed to be here, this one block down here? Or are you one block off?
What?
I can see one row of blocks here. Oh, there goes my leg.
No, this is all perfect on my screen. The only thing that you'll see that's sort of off is these little wooden planks that are periodically inserted there at the end of each tiled section.
Right, I see.
Because I extracted this side by side to what is going to be the sewer entrance, and that was kind of a part of the sewer design, the entrance design, which I didn't realise came out with the tile.
Ooh, carry on. Don't let me stop you. So I'm guessing what you're doing is you're going to cut this out and then replace it with um, the sewer. Because on my screen this is all cut out like a big hole, like air block. Or are you replacing it with sewer?
I'm not sure what you mean.
One sec,
There's no.
I'm just gonna disconnect and reconnect because I think it's on my screen there. Oh fuck it.
Right. Just because of us inserting a few things and modifying the world, it might be.
Yeah, I think what you're seeing and what I'm seeing is two different things, yeah. So I'm just gonna disconnect and reconnect and see what the difference is.
Right, all I done in that little section was I basically added 3 tiles in a row So I know
3
it
tiles
is.
of what? Sewer? Because on my screen it was 3 tiles of air. It was as if you're cutting
Right,
it out.
right.
Aha, there we go. So yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you
Just
guys have there we go. So you guys have just witnessed that actually what I was seeing there and what he was seeing there was actually 2 different things. What I was seeing is if he had just cut the whole lot out with air, but what he was actually doing is he was pasting in this whole section. So yeah, so for future reference,
right. Actually, I tell you what.
it can be a little bit strange.
If we quickly just teleport over to the east, just outside of the city where it's still flat, and I'll throw
Mhm.
a section of the tile down.
Mhm.
Because I suppose this is the kind of thing that I use quite often, and I have used quite often building this up, that a lot of people don't really sort of see.
Right. Where are you? There you are.
I'm just going to chuck it on the floor. I don't know if it's
Yeah,
going
yeah.
to instantly kill. Actually, I best not, because it's got a crazy offset.
But yeah, the bit that I was talking about before, that I was referencing before, actually isn't there at all. So on your screen it was perfectly fine. Just on my screen you had like a leftover block.
Right, right.
But I think it's just with this being on your local machine.
It might be lagging out a bit, yeah, like
Yeah,
you can say this. I think it's cutting a section of the land out.
cool, okay. I'll get back just in case, because sometimes if you're in the spawn space it's a bit weird. Ah, no, actually that's just loaded in fine. The one that you were doing before didn't, but this one's loaded in fine, so yeah, you can see viewers at home. He's just literally got a section of sewer, of which he's been tiling all the way along here.
Yeah, now if you look on the other side of the road though, you can also see that it's this is what good planning achieves, because it fits on both sides when I flip it around,
Yeah,
and it meshes up with the road perfectly fine.
so just in case you don't know what he means by that, it means what he's doing is he's using the same prefab on both sides, but like he's flipping it 180 degrees. So it means
Yeah.
that we can get a very nice, even sewer system.
Now it was perfect, but what you'll see when I put the second tile in is, because I've changed the way I've done the incline, I've went, I think, from an even number of blocks wide to an odd number.
Yeah.
So the sewer entrance tile that I've made, although there's space for it to fit, when I flip it around, the gully at the bottom for the water doesn't quite. I think on one side it'll be cut out an extra 1 or 2 layers.
Right.
I mean, before the whole tile itself gets extracted, it's something that can be edited or knocked on. There's only going to be a few of them, so it's not a huge amount of work to do by hand.
Mm. Indeed, well, I'm just having a quick look under the bridge. Looks tremendous. You've got the sewers on the other side as well. Need a little bit tweaking, but still coming on very nicely. Anyway, that's going to be it for this video. This video was just to give you a little sneak peek into the life of Slaan and what he's actually doing and how he does it behind some of the scenes. So as you can see, this is mass prefabbing on an epic scale to bring pretty much an epic looking city to life. Anything else to add, dude, on this topic before I shut this video down?
I know you just like called it off, but I think even though this isn't saved while you've got the camera rolling, I want to try and get that sewer entrance in just for you to quickly have a look at.
Alright, this is while the camera's rolling, or should I stop this video?
No, just keep it going live, because then people can laugh if I mess this up, because it basically means I want to have to redo this 117 by 117 tile again.
Yeah then.
But if it fits, it looks cool, so it's worth it. I just got to work out which row I'm on.
So there's potential kudos here. There's potential kudos and potential fail. All streamed live, you see. We are good to you guys.
Yeah, it's not all perfect in Slaanhatten.
So, is he finding his bearings there?
It should be good. It should be good.
So am I right in thinking that what you've done is, just for the viewers at home, that you've actually made another prefab, which is a sewer prefab that goes into this wall? Is that right? Fair in saying?
yeah, it'll answer a lot more questions about how it's going to work, how it's going to introduce the sewer system, at least from one. That's going to be quite different to how it was done before. We need something to break all this concrete area up, and this is quite a good way to use the space up, I think.
Cool.
No, I think that's right.
I just got an instance set of an object error there. It's fine. Don't forget, people, if you like these videos, please press like, comment, subscribe. Probably some bits and bobs in here that you haven't seen before. Or you might just be interested in the technique. If you've got a better technique, drop us a line. We're all ears. Man seems to have mastered the floating technique.
And here goes nothing.
Here we go. Wow.
Shazam. Now, this is what I was just saying to you. This one doesn't flip 180 degrees totally, as you can see. There's only 2 spaces for fucking...
So what are you envisaging this? Are you envisaging Alpha 13 water running down here looking fucking rather badass?
No, mate, you've got to start at the top.
I bet you any money, people who are watching this, dude, there'll be people watching this, right, who you've just spawned that shit in and their jaws would have just slapped the floor. Because mine almost did, and I knew what was coming.
This tile sort of serves 2 purposes, because at the bottom, where that little grate and railing area is, what that's also going to mean is when you're nipping along the bottom area on your mini bike, periodically you'll get little areas where you can cross over side to side.
Ah.
That water gully is going to be 2 blocks deep of actual water, and then because of the sort of, I think it's the wedge that I've used, not the actual ramp, so you won't be able to jump straight out of there.
Yeah. Wow, that looks fucking awesome, that. So are you planning on having one of these on the other side as well? Like, lined up with this one?
Yeah. Now, what you've got to think, though, is up on this side, we've got what will be an east-to-west motorway that cuts the city in half. This is roughly the middle of the map. And then immediately on the other side, you've got the river. So it's, yeah, I suppose we could introduce some pipes running underneath that'll connect the 2, or we'll get something there.
Well, I'll tell you what, let's wrap this video up now, because people will probably still have a fucking wet knickers off seeing this happen before their very eyes. And they'll probably think it was some sort of fucking weird voodoo hacks or something that you've got going on. But
just Hal's awesome editor. That's what it is.
But yeah, so this is what Slaan's currently working on in his evil laboratory. And anything else to add to before I shut this down?
No, that's all good now. I think enough magic for one night.
Yep, and it worked as well. Congratulations, you didn't make yourself look like a fool. You made yourself look like a fucking wizard. So from me and Slaan, we shall see you guys next time. Don't forget, please press like, comment, subscribe if you haven't seen this before. Tell your mum, and don't forget to share it. And we shall see you guys next time.
Au revoir.